Good morning, everybody. I'm Micheline from Americana Long Arm Quilting. We do custom quilting and long arming, and today is another how-to. Now, you've maybe watched my how-to on using the block lock. Well, I'm in a situation where I don't have a block lock that's large enough to trim down these blocks. The blocks are a little bit larger than the block lock that I have. So I'm going to show you today how to use a regular ruler. Today I am just using this Fiskars ruler. It does have a diagonal line. My blocks have a diagonal seam, so that's going to be very, very important. I've also used a piece of tape on my ruler that is the finished size of the block that I want, and that makes your cutting so easy, especially when I've already done all of these and I have all of these left to do. That little piece of tape just makes sure that you are easily consistent. So I would say that's a must. I have also on the back put some of those round grippies, but I have not put them on that 45-degree diagonal line that I'm going to be using, because if I do, when I put the ruler on the block, it's going to wibble wobble. Let me show you how to make this happen. Okay, so I'm going to take one of my blocks and put it here on the table, put my glasses on. Okay, here you can see that pretty good right there. Okay, now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to put this blue tape down here at this side. Now, the block I have is plenty large enough that I don't have to worry about not having enough fabric, but I am going to be conscientious not to get too close to the edges, so I can see that I've got a little bit on this side and a little bit on this side, so I know that I'll have material to cut off when I go to rotate this. I have that 45-degree line on my diagonal seam. Now I'm going to get my rotary cutter. I'm going to apply steady pressure here, and when I go to cut, I'm not going to push really hard, because what that tends to do is it pushes your ruler out of the way. So this is why a sharp blade is so important. I'm just going to set that in there and make that cut just very gentle. And again, I'm going to do that same thing here. And my ruler didn't move. And that's going to make sure, that will ensure that I have a squared block. I turned around. I also have rotating mat. I could have turned it around that way too. Okay, now I'm going to, this time, I'm going to line up three things. I'm going to line up that diagonal, my diagonal seam on the 45-degree line, but I'm also going to line everything up on that tape. Okay, so now the edge of my fabric is running along the tape this way. It's running along the tape that way. And my 45-degree line is on my diagonal seam. And now I'm just going to make those cuts again. There we go. And now we have a beautiful squared block. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this how-to video. And until next time, please do all the things that make the algorithm sing: like, share, subscribe, and stay quilting. Bye.